Paddy's looking for the finish.
See that hips pushed into the ground. You see how he's sprawled out. He's almost hyperextended backwards. And there we go.
Over! The referee has seen enough.
So everything seems to be going to plan for that man, Tom Aspinall, and that's maybe why he's got that smile. They expected the call up to the UFC. They expected to deliver on that debut, and now Aspinall is the chat of the community when it comes to heavyweight prospect.
Yeah, he's a smart young individual, and he knows what he's got in front of him. He knows how talented he is.
And then maybe you can add in the more clean strikes and come with your boxing.
Badou, very much a kill or be killed style of fighter. I mean, it hasn't always gone his way, which is why he's got a mark on his record. But he's getting creative. But Aspinall charging forward.
I will say one thing about the MMA fighter, there's a lot of big guys on a small mat. They clash often. So clinch work, short-range fighting is going to be a speciality, but this is not ideal for him.
Yeah, this was a very smart move for Tom to take him down. When things are getting chaotic like that, if you've got that in your back pocket to be able to get the fight to the ground and look for control.
How impressive does he look here as well? Got a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu There he is.
From Tom
Double
Aspinall.
quick again. He goes 2-0 with the UFC.
Let's have a look at this. Aspinall comes flying in, checks the leg with his rear foot, straight to mount, and then he pours down those elbows. The pressure was too much for Badou tonight, and Tom Aspinall adds another short victory to his record.
Paddy Pimblett. It's not been since 2018 that we've seen Paddy make the walk to the cage, and he's had so many bouts fall through. And this is the Paddy we've missed so much. The Paddy is back here at Cage Warriors. Going into this one, he slips on the kick there, and Paddy making no waste of time there to get on him and take the back.
And this is exactly where Paddy wants to be. You know, he's known for his... Now, if he can get his elbow past the line of the legs here, he's going to be able to pull that out. Now, he's doing a pretty good job of not being submitted so far, but... Okay, so Paddy transitions. When you go belly down on someone, if you have a body triangle, you can't put your hips in. So you see how Paddy's looking to transition back to a two-hook position? From there, he can start to push him with the hips. When you push him with the hips, you can really unload those strikes. So you see how he transitioned right there? He's no longer in the body triangle. He's released the control of that arm to allow him to push his hips in so he can look to unload with the strikes.
This is a bad spot for Decky Dalton. Pimblett letting go with big punches here. Dalton turns to his back. Pimblett firing off shots. Paddy's looking for the finish.
See that hips pushed into the ground. You see how he's sprawled out. He's almost hyperextended backwards. And there we go.
Over! The referee has seen enough. Paddy, the Paddy is back. It's party time at Cage Warriors.
What the beauty of that fight was, there was a very particular point. Once you've got that, and you've got that person hyperextended, he can't move, and you're free to smash the guy in the head with both hands.
He is without a doubt one of the hottest prospects that we've ever had coming out of Europe. Jack Shore, although he's a very young man, the way that he fights, you would think he's had 40, 50 fights under his belt. He's got a great team of guys around him, his father in his corner, but professional boxer Gary Lockett as well, who's going to pass on a lot of good information to him.
So statistically, looks like Hernandez is on a steep uphill climb. Immediately, Jack Shore shoots in for a double, turns the corner, puts Hernandez back on his back.
The only way this kid's going to beat you right now is to clip you and put you down. But even more important, if you're out wrestling the guy, go out there and get the takedown.
Jack Shore like a fire blanket for most of this contest. Weighing heavy on Hernandez, now chipping away at the body. Hernandez doing a really good job of keeping that left arm up as Shore's trying to soften up to sneak that arm under the neck. Hernandez staying composed and controlled.
Hernandez, he's doing everything he can to defend, but there are so many things being thrown at him. Oh, that's tight.
That's nasty looking.
That's tight, that's it.
Wow! In his debut, Jack Shore gets the stoppage victory.
What a beautiful finish. Concise and mature performance from Jack Shore. Slowly broke his opponent down, exposed the weakness, and even though it took until the third round, he knew from the first round what was going to get the job done.
Collected and calculated.